Why? Most of us we struggle with this question, why? Why was I created? Why was I made this different? Why am I different from other people? Why is life happening like this for me? Why is the most important question, or and is the most frequent question most of us grapple with. We struggle to find answers to this question. Why am I here? What is my purpose? What's gonna happen after? Like, why? Why is everything as it is? The answer for me, the answer didn't come as a one-time answer, or it didn't come immediately as I asked myself that question, why? It took some time because I had to look back at my life. I had to look back to see how things have unfolded for me and how I was able to persist, how I was able to go through some things in which I was able to overcome, how I was able to basically survive the things that I've survived, how I was able to come out a victor, come out a winner as I am, and still know that there are things ahead of me that will challenge me, that will cause me to ask myself again this question: why are things happening like this? Why are things happening to me like this? Um, it's a very valid question for everybody to ask. It's a very important question why a person need, or it's a very important question for somebody to ask themselves. Why me? Why was I born? What is the purpose of me being here? Well, I believe for you to be able to know that the answer to that question, you should go back. You should go back. And when I say go back, I'm basically saying go within yourself, go within yourself and find out why are you here? Why were you created? Why are you different? Why is your mindset like this? Why are you thinking the way you think? Why did you experience the experience that you had? And why you are where you are? You need to go within and ask yourself those questions, because, and when I say go within, I am basically trying to say go within the God in you, go within the God in you, access the God within you, tap into that connection between you and your creator to be able to know why were you created, because it's very important to know why you were created in order for you to function properly, in order for you to function with confidence, in order for you to even go through life confidently, knowing that regardless of what happens to me as a human being, regardless of what happens for me as a human being, it's all happening for a reason. It's all happening because of it was designed to happen like this. Sometimes, us as human beings, we get attached to our physical body, we get attached to this physical dimension that we are in, and we forget that we are spiritual beings. We are spiritual beings having a human experience. You are a spiritual being having a physical experience. So the reason, or the what causes confusion, is that we get attached to our physical body to a point whereby we detach from the spiritual creator that we are. We basically detach ourselves from the creator, which is a spiritual force that is holding everything together. We detach ourselves from that power, and we only think we are what we see, which is our body and our clothes and the things that we have physically, and forget that we are actually spiritual beings having a physical experience. So the best thing for us human beings is to to basically live the purpose in which we were created for. Excuse me. For us, we need to be able to reconnect to our spiritual self, reconnect to our spiritual self. We all know that when the Creator created you, He imparted something within me, He imparted something within you, He imparted part of Himself within you and within myself. He imparted an essence of Himself within you and within myself, meaning, yes, I do have a physical body, but I also have a spiritual body. I also have a spiritual body that needs to be fed, that needs to, like, a human being has basically three, you basically have three aspects about you. You basically have three aspects about you. Let me just put it like that. You have your spiritual self, you have your mind, and you also have your body. All these things are connected. And the most important one is the spirit, because that's the one that connects you to that is the one that connects you to your creator. Most of us we actually focus on this lower aspect of us, which is the body. We only concentrate on our body. We make sure that we look nice, we make sure that we smell nice, we make sure that we eat the finest of food, we make sure that we travel and do all those things, but we never pay attention to our spiritual self. That's why most people now, you find that most people now, like, a lot of things are happening. People no longer see each other as humans. Like, you just only see this physical thing. That's why it's easier for people to fight. That's why it's easier for people to hurt each other with words. That's why it's easier for people to basically harm each other, because they only recognize the physical body. But if you are operating on a different dimension, which is the spiritual dimension, you are able to see that I'm not only just looking at Tato as a physical being, but I'm also looking at the God in him. I am also recognizing the God in him, the God in Tato, the God in Kamogelo, the God in Kiabetse, the God in uh, whatever your name may be. You have that essence of the creator in you. So when I approach you, when I interact with you, I am not only just interacting with the physical you, I am also interacting with the spiritual you. I am also interacting with the God in you. Because by doing this, we will be able to understand that we are all one thing in different aspects, in different body forms, in different locations, in different classes of, in different standards, in different jobs, in different occupations, but we all just represent one thing, which is the creator. Basically, if I were to sum it up, I would say the creator is having multiple experiences through us. So the best way for me to even summarize this would be God himself is having an experience through me. God himself is having an experience through me, is having an experience through you. You are having, okay.